Hey guys, welcome back again to my channel. It's been a while since we recorded a video like this, and I'm super excited to see you guys here once again. So in today's video, I'll be discussing something I saw in one of my mentors' Facebook page, and I thought it wise to also share my own view and also let my community see what he said and also discuss more about it. So, this is actually from Farmer Samson Ogbole, um, one of my mentors in this business, doing so well for himself, and I'm learning a lot from him as well. So, Farmer Samson said something very interesting, and I want to share it with you. So, if you see me looking down, that means I'm actually reading from the post he made on Facebook as Farmer Samson Ogbole. So, he posted something a few days ago on his Facebook timeline, and he said, "Dear young agripreneur, from the last post, someone asked on Facebook how a young farmer can build a category 3 business. Now, when you hear category 3 business, you may want to wonder what he's trying to say about what he's trying to say or what he mean by category 3 business. For every business that you do, there are different levels to those businesses, and agriculture or agribusiness is not an exception. When you are into mainstream production, you're just producing and selling your raw material or your raw produce, you are in one section of the business. The moment you begin producing and processing, you've entered the next level of that same business. So there are different levels to all these businesses, and agribusiness is not an exception. So he now said, how can somebody build a category 3 business in this age and time in agriculture? And he said, number one, know wetin you dey sell. That means know what you are selling. I think I would display the write up on my screen so you can also see it. You can also see it and follow through. Number one, he said, know wetin you dey sell. That is, know what you are selling. Your tomatoes, your pumpkin, which is your ugu, your pepper, your yam, or your egg is pure category 1. As I explained earlier, it is pure category 1 because it's survival food. People must eat it to survive. It's survival food. People buy because they are hungry. It is survival food. So it's category 1. And the margin is not much. Now, first of all, know that you are playing the hardest game. In that category 1, you are playing the hardest game. It is only when people are hungry that they buy what you have. You're just producing from your farm to the market. At that stage, at that category 1, you are playing the hardest of the games. So, but it's important to understand that aspect first. Know wetin you dey sell, know what you are selling. And number 2, he said, find a find the premium excuse why people go pay. Find the premium excuse wey people go pay for. That's actually what he said. Find the premium excuse wey people go pay for. Look for something that people must pay for. Look for something that people must pay for. That premium is like, I need this thing because of this. That is why I must get it. So look for a premium excuse wey people go pay for. Ask yourself, wetin fit make Lagos or Abuja big man or woman feel say your own pepper better pass the one in my 12? He's using a pidgin English to write it here, but I'll also try to balance it up. So ask yourself what will make a Lagos or Abuja big man to feel that the pepper you are producing or the pumpkin you're producing is better than the one in my 12, is better than the one in the regular market. What do you think will make such people feel that what you have is better than what they have in the regular market? For example, no pesticides, grown with clean water, village heritage seed, organic, zero cholera risk. My children, there's a story attached to it. Why do you think they will prefer yours? Depending on the story you tell, because at that point you are selling your story, not the product anymore. So what will make people feel that what you have is actually the best? That's number two. And number three, he said, build your own story. Way sweet past Nollywood. Build your own story. If you are a business owner, you must tell your own story. That's why he said, build your own story. And if you remember, in number two, he said, no pesticide. That's, for example, no pesticide, grown with clean water, village heritage seed, organic, zero correl. All those things are a story you tell, and tell people that I used clean water to plant this produce. I did not use pesticide to control pests in this particular farm. So it is organic and is healthy. That is telling your own story. And I said, build number three, build your own story. Way sweet personally, build your own story that is more interesting than a Nollywood story. So, and now said, you know, just farm, you be the guy wey carry village pepper enter future. It's more like you are not just a farmer, but you are that farmer that produces the best of the quality. You produce real original seed from our locales, and you brought it out and make it look like a foreign seed. That's what I'm just trying to say. Like I call myself your favorite farmer, because I believe that what I do is the best, and I know I do the best. You understand? So it is the story that you sell to people that you want to patronize you. So you have to build your own story and make it believable. That is how to build a category 3 business, agri business actually. So he now continued and said, okay, you are that guy that carried village pepper enter future, or the babe that grow vegetable without any single chemical. Post your farm video, your sweat, your backyard. People no dey buy village again, and people are no longer buying vegetable again. They are buying your story. That's just the truth. You are no longer, I said it earlier, at that point, you're no longer selling vegetable. You're no longer selling pepper. You are selling your story. People are buying into your story. People are buying into what you're telling them, not what you are, not the commodity anymore, but they believe in what you tell them. So the moment you begin to understand that before you can build this kind of business, you have to tell your story and have to make it believable. Okay. And number four, he mentioned change small things. Change small thing for farm we go increase price well well. Change small thing for farm we go increase price well well. Like there's some little changes you can do in your farm, and you add a increased price, and people will still buy. There are little things you have to add up in your farm, change some things, and people will still buy into what you're selling because they know what they get from what you have. Okay, so start small, wash and pack clean, remove soil, try small greenhouse or shade net, rear foreign chicken, noella, broiler instead of local, plant exotic stuffs like basil, strawberry, purple lettuce or microgreen wey chef dey find. These are small small things that you can just do it in a small scale. These are vegetables that are rare. It's not everybody that plants them. But when you have it in small, small quantity, you can be able to penetrate into those supermarkets that sample them on their shelf. You can enter all those chefs that buy all those things for They are continental dishes, but they don't have anywhere to find it around. By so doing, you are buying into their dreams because that's what they want, that's what they like, and you cultivate or you plant it or produce it for them. But it must not be in large quantity. He said, start small, wash them well, package it well, plant those exotic uh, vegetables that are not common. Why not rear exotic breeds like Noella or broiler instead of the local chicken? These are things that you can add up to your farm and you sell them for a better price compared to what you are selling the other local ones. So that is exactly what he's trying to say as well. And in number 5, he said, come out from village market. This is something that is debatable. Say come out from village market, leave the village market, face the people where get money. So leave the village market and face the people that have the money. Target hotels in the cities, rich estates, Instagram mummies, restaurants that do continental dishes, the ShopRite kind of stores, and other big places. He said one hotel can buy lettuce of what 50 market women cannot buy in a week. And that's the truth. But I said it's debatable because I always believe that as young farmers, as upcoming farmers, or as farmers that are still growing, your community is your first market. That local market is your first market. I don't play with that. That's why I said this number 5 is debatable. Your local markets, the community where you are producing your pepper, your lettuce, your whatever, is your first market. I don't joke with that. It's your first market. They are the ones that will start buying. But with time, because of the quantity that they buy, you can now decide to push into all those big areas, big cities, restaurants, hotels that do all those kind of dishes. So gradually you can start entering into those places. But I I can't write off the local market. They are the first customers you have actually. So that's what I said that number 5 is debatable. And number 6, he said price like say you demand at first. Okay, he just said put a price tag on your commodity as if you are crazy. Just put a price tag at your commodity. Say normal ugu, normal pumpkin is 300 per bunch. Sell your own clean, packaged, chemical free ugu for 1,005 or 25. So it's just about putting value to what you produce because you know what you did in your farm, you know how the quality of what you produce. So what he's trying to say is when others are selling normal pumpkin bunch, normal ugu bunch for 300, when your own is clean, chemical free, well packaged, you can sell for 1.5, you can sell for 2.5. That is your own business. That is the way you package your own pumpkin. Now, because you are focusing or you are going into bigger cities or going to restaurants that need those sort of produce, so you can actually increase your own price. That's what he's saying in number 6. Price, like say you demand at the first. So, but when first at first people will shout, but once the ones wey get wey go buy go post am for Instagram story, and the others will follow based on the quality of what you have. It all depends on the quality of what you have. Number 7, he said pack am like say na iPhone. It means packaging, and I always say that packaging is key for anything you produce. The way you package it determines the way people will price your commodity. So package, you say pack and say like an iPhone, just package it very well. Use clean, transparent nylon or paper bag, put sticker, also add sticker to it to just create a mark of what you represent in your market. And that will as well increase the way you do your pricing. And he talked about a lot and lot of things. Number 8 talked about turn your WhatsApp and Instagram to shop. Post your harvest, customer testimonial, before and after plate photos. Use your status only. Use your status to always post your commodities. That's how you also build a business. Talk about number 9. Use the money that you have to build small system. So use the money that you are making, the small money you are making, to build a small system. Buy a small cold room, maybe a delivery bike, better seeds, drip irrigation, and also pay one girl or a boy to handle your WhatsApp orders. Don't rush. That is where the idea clicked that I have to share this. In this number 9, so you don't rush to get big land. First, make the small one print money for you. Don't rush to get a big land. That is where mainly I saw it. I say, yes, this is that ideology I have always. Make the small one print money for you first. Don't rush to go and buy with the money that you're making to go and buy a bigger space. And number 10, he said, never look back. Because the moment you begin to say, this thing is not, it's not actually giving me the kind of money I'm expecting. It's like I'm going to go back to what I was doing before. Discouragement sets in. He said, never look back. Keep your price as it is. Keep it high. Once people don't they pay 5k to 10 to 10 5 to 10x, don't reduce price again. Even if fuel cost reach heaven, keep the price, keep the quality steady, and keep telling your story. That's how you can turn a 200,000 monthly farm to a 2 to 5 million farm every month without adding plenty of land. It depends on the story, it depends on the quality, it depends on what you are selling. And the bonus the bonus tip he had here is something that aligns with my school of thought completely. He now said, bonus Niger truth, and that is it. He said, start with one crop. Start with one crop. For example, pepper or tomato or pumpkin or just egg. Start with one crop and win that one first. When the money dey flow, add another one. No dey do plenty things at the same time. And that is the truth. Start. If you are a follower of my channel, you will know that I always preach it. Start with one. Start with one. Don't do different things at the same time. It will be overwhelming. You will get overwhelmed. You will get tired along the line and you want to give up immediately. Do one at a time. That's why I said start with one crop. One. If you see that one is in capital letter, start with one crop. Example, you can use your ugu to start, or use pepper to start, or even egg. Start with one and win that one. For everybody that know me, I'm big on tomato and pepper. Big. That's why I do back to back. Then the pumpkin and the yam are just a side, will I say side hustle? Yeah. But tomato and pepper are what I do. So start with one and win that one. Now, when the money starts flowing in, and you've already cracked the code of this particular crop, and you're seeing the money coming in, you can open another one again. And I think this is what made me say, no. This particular bonus Niger truth, aligns with my school of thought completely. And I said I will share this article with my own viewers and my own community. So, guys, you've if you have been watching from the beginning of this video till now, I know you must have gotten one or two tips that will help you in building your own category 3 business. It is very important to tell your own story. Tell your own story. I call myself your favorite farmer because I know what I do in my farm and I know what I share in my channel and I know what I produce. And I also say I'm the best habanero pepper farmer in the world. That is how you tell your story. That's how you tell people what you do and what you believe in. And not just saying it, you are showing it as well. And people get to see the quality of what you produce. So, guys, make sure as you're building your agric business, always tell your own story. And that is what will grow your business. I hope you got value watching this video. If you did, make sure you like this video and also share so that others can watch and learn. Until then, see you guys in our next video. Bye for now.